around for you guys tonight?
It was good. We've seen some pretty good arms. He was on his game. That sinker's real. The movement on it, just hearing the guys talk about how much the stuff was moving. Yeah, he had a really good outing. We had a tough time stringing a whole lot together. We had some opportunities, but came up short. But yeah, he did a really nice job. That was a fun game to be a part of, just the back and forth and both guys kind of going at it. Yeah, well-played game. They came up on top.
There's a couple of spots where they conceded the bag in second rather than throw through. Those spots you're talking about in terms of opportunities, you got a second, third one out too.
Yeah, I mean, we've been pretty good about coming up with the hits there. The guy was tough tonight, so you tip your cap and keep moving.
What did you see from Fetty in following up that last start?
Yeah, he did a much better job with the sinker, and just the way it was moving was better for him. Used it well in off. Used the cutter appropriately. He had not a ton of feel for the slider early, and then started using it underneath the zone a little bit better as the game went on. But overall, did a really nice job for us. So it was good to see him make some of those adjustments. But solid outing for him for sure.
I asked you before the game about swing and miss with Fetty. He had 5 strikeouts in his first 3 starts. He had 5 tonight. What was he doing to keep him off balance?
Yeah, this is actually, when you look at this lineup, some of these guys are really tough to punch out. And you just got some guys that are low walk, low K, on the ground quite a bit, make a lot of contact. But he used that sinker in off and then was able to use the cutter off of that. The sweeper was kind of off the plate, ball out of hand early, but was able to use it underneath later. So, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Are you a believer in momentum for rotation day to day, or do you think they're kind of silent off?
No, I think that applies to all areas of the game. When you're playing good defense, you're inspired to continue to, like, you create an identity around it. Same thing with the rotation. There's competition within the rotation to be the next guy to throw up zeros, and offensively feed off of each other as well. I think Walker even spoke to that camaraderie and that trust in the outfield, and the guys pushing each other to continue to make plays. You saw that tonight. So yeah, no, I'm a believer in that aspect. And
what do you make then of like this role of the rotation this term?
they've executed their plan really well, and I just like the way they've worked with our catchers, regardless of who's behind there, whether Pozo or Pajes. But it's been good to see them have a game plan, execute it, and then if they need to veer from it based on what they're seeing in game, then that's been good communication in the dugout with Dusty. But the overall game plan and execution has been really good. So,
is there anything about the timing of it? I know it's fortuitous because we have a 6-man rotation, so you have these innings covered. Will starts right before you win 6-man, but also just where it is in the calendar coming out in spring. Is the 4th time through you're seeing it? 3rd, 4th time through?
well, you're also seeing this time through being the one where their pitch count, they can get to where they need to get to, and but no, I mean, they've all done their job this time through. It's been really good. Yeah.
Talk a little pregame about the ways you guys have to adjust to having match in this rotation. Now we know the start's going to be a little bit shorter. Is the 6th for Fetty maybe an example of that?
Say that again, Ben?
We talked pregame about how, like, with Mats, you know the start's going to be a little shorter
Sure,
tomorrow.
yeah.
You might have to pick spots to get a little aggressive with some stuff. Is the 6th for Fetty an example of that? I think it's 88 after 5. It's one of those that's close. Is that a spot where?
Yeah, but he got to that last time, so we're comfortable pushing him beyond it this time. So yes, but you know you have what you have tomorrow in Mats, and then you use your bullpen appropriately, knowing that you need some coverage. So yeah.
Doing the sinkers you've seen in the last 4 days. You've seen the sinker.
Yeah, no, they've been good, and we've combated it well. The guy tonight was really good. There's nights where you tip your cap and keep moving. This is one of them. But yes.
Jordan got Leahy. He picked himself up and covered those 2 innings for you. What does that tell you about his maturity?
Yeah, Leahy's been really good. He's not the biggest difference I've seen in him dating back to his first stint with us is just when those type of things happen, he's able to stay in his locked-in mode and just refocus and go. Not a whole lot is getting him off his game right now. He's believing in what he's bringing to the table, and he's been steady with it. So I like what we're seeing out of Leahy. Him having that quick one allows him to go back out there for that second inning, but very nice job. Yeah.